lucky girl, Mrs. Morgan Slater's this morning. Breakfast delivered by her very, very considerate husband.
Do you know him?
No, I don't know either.
Yes, look, we've got some, what are these anyway?
Bacon rolls.
Bacon rolls and
Ham and cheese rolls, like a sausage roll with ham and cheese.
it's perfect, and with this view of the Arabian Sea.
Not too bad, is it? Not too shabby. For a Wednesday morning, if that's what day it is, because there's some lost count.
Lost count of day and time,
Yes.
but we don't care, because this is our happy place.
We've had a lovely leisurely morning this morning. It's now gone midday, but you know, we are on holiday. Carole's just freshly out of the shower and having a nice cup of coffee on the balcony. We're currently sailing in the Red Sea, and this is where we are. We are in between Saudi Arabia on the one side and Egypt on the other, heading down to Yemen, which is where we might encounter a bit of security issues, but we don't need to worry about that just yet. And what another beautiful day it is in paradise. Carole hopefully going to do her hair before we do the dress to impress night tonight. But it's just absolutely just, we went to sea to see the world. What did we see? We saw the sea.
Lovely. We've loved our balcony, haven't we, Annie? Spent a lot of time out here just chilling out. So, yeah. And like I say, we'll do my hair for later.
Yes, that'd be great. While we were relaxing on the balcony, Captain Hugh came on the tannoy and explained to us that we would now be heading past countries that have currently got political conflicts. And as a safety measure, extra security staff had gotten on at Aqaba, and they would also be taking on extra weapons tonight from a passing vessel. He reassured us that this was normal procedure and the ship may weave or go off course slightly should they spot any suspicious activity. He also told us that when we pass Yemen, the open decks will be closed for a few hours and that balcony guests should stay off their balconies and close their curtains. We'd just like to reassure everybody that if you are sailing in this area of the world, don't be put off by this. This is just normal safety procedures.
After a lovely relaxing morning, we decided to have lunch in restaurant 47. So today for lunch you can have lots of scrummy stuff. You can see we've got smoked ham and apple, vegetable pakora, steamed mussels and white wine, which I think Paul is going to pick. I'm broccoli soup, I love soup. But then for mains, if you have a look, we've got goujons de sole, pulled pork nachos, vegetable paella. Oh, pulled pork nachos. And every day they have a Discovery burger with signature chips. And the puds are here. I'll have to have a think about that one. There's a large salad island. Would you call it a salad island? In the middle.
A salad bar.
Oh, yes, salad bar. Well, you can just go and help yourself. Today I've chosen some ham, cheese, obviously, well, you can see, can't you? But they have different types of dressings, so today I've got honey and mustard. So I'm going to enjoy that. So here's my broccoli soup, look at that, with cracked pepper. And Paulie's got the mussels.
White wine sauce.
And the what sauce?
White wine.
White wine. White wine. Just to let you know, table 9 is a very good table. There's hardly any, well, there's nobody sat around, as you see. So it's a good choice. So I chose the pulled pork nachos. And Paulie, after all the lovely food that's on, he's picked toasted sandwich.
Chili chicken.
Ah, mine looks amazing. What have you got to say for yourself? No.
Chili chicken sandwich.
So for pudding, I've got caramelised custard. Look how pretty that is. What have you got, Paulie Morgan?
I've got warm cherry crumble with vanilla custard. Should we have a dabble in, see what's inside?
Well, hopefully it's cherries.
It is. Ooh.
Gooey cherries. Oh, perfect. So the verdict, Paulie Morgan?
Well, I'll see if I can struggle through it, but it's very nice.
Can you believe what Paul's just said?
I'm quite tired.
We're sleeping how many times a day?
7. Feels like we've been on holiday for 6 months. I didn't sleep that many. If I had a breakfast after every time I woke up, I'd be 35 stone now. Whereas I'm only 32.
After lunch, we decided to pop to the Broad Street shops that can be found on Deck 5. Oh, look at these lovely handbags, but it's so expensive. I can dream one day we will win the lottery. And that would be probably the one I would choose. How much is it? The little one's only 105. And the big one, what's in there? 129. Tell you what, I'll have a purse instead. Oh, 85 quid. Maybe not. What do you reckon, Paulie Morgan?
It's no good pointing the camera.
Scratch and sniff.
No good pointing the camera to see what it smells like.
Oh, he smells good. So let's get some free sprays of perfume then. Can't afford a handbag, so we'll get some free perfume. Is it honey? Back of the barn. Mmm.
Not bad.
Lovely. That is nice.
Mr. Camera.
So how much is it? Oh, 19. That's good. You gonna get some? Might do. He's gonna do it. He's gonna treat himself.
Oh no! No, but this is better than chocolate. I'm sure you like it.
Hello.
But it's same high anyway.
24 days of perfume, is it? Or
It's 24 days of Advent. It's rituals. It's absolutely amazing. It's like so good. And you get like 100. It's like 130 pounds worth of stuff, and it's only like I think 59 or something. Yeah,
Okay.
It's so cool.
bargain. What have you got, Paulie? Paul's been shopping. That's a miracle. That is. It's the first time you bought some on the ship. Do you reckon? Apart from crisps.
So I thought I'd better buy some perfume.
So what have you bought then,
I
Paulie?
haven't bought crisps. Carole has bought crisps.
So,
For anybody who's new to cruising and wondering how purchasing on ships actually work, all you do is scan your cruise card, which is also usually your door key as well, and that goes to your onboard account, which you can settle up at the end of the cruise by either using cash or card. After all the exertions of shopping, we decided to go up onto the sun deck and take in some lovely fresh air and some sea views. This is one for all you cruise ship buffs out there. The Marella Discovery used to be the Royal Caribbean Splendour of the Seas. They ran the ship for 20 years until Marella purchased it in 2016. And one of the features that still remains from being the Splendours of the Sea is the classic old Royal Caribbean climb-in wall, which can be found at the back of the ship. Down one flight of stairs from the climbing wall is the little hidden gem that is the veranda.
so here we are at our ship. Or one of them. We've got lots of favourite parts, haven't we?
Well, there's not a bar here, so I'm already doubting what she's saying, but it is a lovely part of the ship.
Just look at the view. Perfect.
Even though this is tucked away at the back of the ship, if you do want to get a sunbed, you will have to be up with a lark. Even though sunbeds are at a premium, there's still plenty of different seating available. You can also get drinks via the bar staff, and it always just seems to be quiet.
Comfortable? It's tulip pots, isn't there? Both in here. We've both got in. I'm not sure if we can get out.
Little snooze already.
How are we going to get out? Help!
I can push you out. I get my foot me out. It only took about 15 hours to get Carole out of this seat, and I was so worn out after it, I had to have a little snooze. Access back into the ship on deck 9 is via the gymnasium. As you can see, when we walked through it was pretty busy, but it is a good shortcut that takes you into the glass house. The glass house is a lovely place to sit in the day, very quiet. There's also free tea and coffee available, as well as soft drinks and water, and there's also a small bar area that also does specialty coffees. The glasshouse also serves salad and snacks from 11 in the morning until 6 in the afternoon, and it's also the place for your late night buffet, which is 11:30 until 1 in the morning. So back to our cabin for a bit of relaxation. The lovely thing about the balcony on our junior suite is there's so much room on there, and there's always 2 sunbeds and they're always available.
Paul hard at work as Instagram manager after his little snooze.
I haven't had a little snooze actually.
Oh no, that was me.
You'd know that if you hadn't have been asleep.
But look, I still can't get away from the football.
I should tell you today, by the way, a group of 4 guys in Beverley.
With my Instagramming done, we decided to head back out onto the balcony and watch another lovely sunset at sea before getting ready for the evening's entertainment. Right, very special night tonight. It's not only dressed to impress, but it's also captain's table, and I'm very pleased to say the captain has personally asked me if I wouldn't mind serving the wine to everybody.
Oh,
No,
really?
not really. We've been invited to the captain's table.
Yes. Very exciting. So we're
Yes.
just going to go to the atrium now to watch all the officers.
To see his address, yes, and not in a dress, is a dress, and introduce all his staff, and then it'll be off to lunch, to dinner, sometime after 8 o'clock. You can tell I'm excited. I can't get my words out. So that's your lot, really.
Yeah.
Captain's dinner. We'll let you know how we get on tomorrow.
Off to the atrium. It's formal night. There's Pauline, there's Bib and Tucker.
Hello there.
And you might spot a pink llama as we're going past.
Yeah, he's even got his dicky bow tie.
Oh,
on.
yes, look.
And his special thing around his legs.
Yeah. Oh.
After enjoying the captain's address, where he introduces us to his key members of staff, we then met up in the coffee port, where we enjoyed a few glasses of champagne, before then having a photo opportunity on the atrium stairs. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking when you meet the captain and other people for the first time, but we had a good chat throughout the evening, and they really were a real nice bunch of people. We had a fantastic meal, as you can see by the pictures here. We'd really like to thank Captain Hugh and the lovely social hostess Claudia for such an amazing night. The evening was finished off perfectly when Hazel, one of the bar staff, came to the table and did this.
Thank you.
With dinner finished, we made our way to the Broadway show lounge, where we enjoyed an excellent set from singer and very funny storyteller Benjamin Moss. After the show, we went back to the live room, where we enjoyed an excellent set from Jess from the show team, and then some jump around party music to New Generation. We had one for the road at bar 11, and then we called it a night. Stay tuned for episode 8, where we experience our first ever escape room, we sample our second specialty restaurant, and we experience a very special show with Anton Dubek.
Thanks for watching.